'Tis almost the season. It's the fall harvest season, and some great fall harvest decorating ideas all coming up next. Lying straight ahead. Stay tuned.
Bring the family and step into a magical world at Linton's Enchanted Gardens, a world full of color and inspiration. Beautiful ideas to transform your home both inside and out. Explore acres of displays to spark ideas for your home and garden, plus expert advice to help bring your ideas to life. Stop by and you'll see why we were voted the best home and garden center in Indiana, or check out lintons.com for ideas galore. Linton's Enchanted Gardens, County Road 17 in Elkhart. Just watch for the attraction signs.
Well, welcome to another program here from Linton's Enchanted Gardens. We're on location right here at the store on County Road 17 in Elkhart. And with me, as always, Mark Linton. Mark, good to see you this morning.
Good morning, Craig.
You know, it's wonderful when you can celebrate all these different holidays within 10, 12 months. And you're right in the middle of it right now, aren't you?
It goes by pretty fast. The seasons are changing. And what we'd like to share with the viewers is how they can bring some of the fall indoors. And actually, Christmas trees aren't just for Christmas.
So a little tease for the harvest tree, which we'll talk about here in just a moment. In the second half of the show, Mark, we're going to go out a little further into Mishawaka and a nice little commercial setup there that you've recently completed.
Yes, Damon over in Mishawaka just completed a large addition to their manufacturing facility. It's been an ongoing relationship that we've had with them, and just completed a new landscape which ties in with their existing landscape. Actually excited to share that with the viewers.
All right, and our viewers will probably get some ideas too, won't they, even from a commercial setting?
Oh, most definitely. Can take elements of it and incorporate it into their own home and landscape.
Super. Well, all that's coming up, but right now we want to get into the harvest theme here and celebrate the harvest season. And it really is a time for celebration, isn't it, Mark?
It is, and the colors of fall is absolutely beautiful. We've got the reds, yellows, oranges, and the different shades of tan and brown. And we're starting out with just some silk stems that have some pumpkins and gourds incorporated into them, and utilizing these for our fall harvest tree. And we're also taking one of these picks here and getting rather creative with it. Real easy just to bend the wire there, and we're going to use this as a window treatment. It's going to be used as a tie back, and watch as Shelly positions that there. And also the color goes perfectly well with our tree. It ties in those colors. We've used a table covering, again a repeat of the nice fall colors, and using these silk stems here, that's quite unusual for a Christmas tree, but you know what, it adds some additional height, it adds some dimension as well as some texture. And the nice thing about putting a tree up at this time of the year, it can transition from one season to another. Starting out with a fall tree, we've got the turkeys incorporated in there for our upcoming Thanksgiving, and then of course traditional Christmas tree, and then later on this year I'd like to share with the viewers a Happy New Year's tree. And this all can be accomplished with the same exact tree.
And everything you see here today, folks, is available at Linton's Enchanted Gardens right here on County Road 17 in Elkhart. And this is not your wow, but I'll tell you what, this is really cool. I mean that.
Nice shiny metallic finish on this. This is one of our sale items on sale for only $32.99. We've got these pumpkins in different sizes and we're positioning them underneath the fall harvest tree there. Shelly's already got a couple of them positioned there. We've used a brown fabric for our tree skirt, and I really like how the light reflects off of those pumpkins there.
And it has that dented look that makes it look, well, even more eclectic, if you will, right?
And then we've got another pumpkin here, again in the fall rust tones, and we've selected a candle, which also ties in with the colors. It's a repeat of what you're seeing on our fall harvest tree.
I like the colors there. Shelley did a great job decorating here today, getting everything ready, including the table, which, again, has the harvest tones to it.
And then what we've got here, a nice fall place setting for two, and our floral designers have come up with a nice way to designate the plates and the names here. We've got Gary's on this pumpkin. And of course, Craig, we didn't forget about you. We've got your very own pumpkin here. And these are all fresh flowers. Very inexpensive way to decorate the table. These are only $4.99 a piece. And nice thing is that your guests can take this home after dinner.
Very good. You spelled the name right, which is good. Good, man, thank you. That's really nice. You know, Lintons, they care about details, and they don't miss a beat. Gary and Craig Pumpkins, right there on the table. How about that, Gary? Our producer, Gary Martin, doing a nice job here as always.
And then we've also gotten creative here with the napkins. We've got the cloth table napkins, which we also sell here. They're only $7.99.
Now, Mark, again, I've just got to stop you here a little bit. When people think of Lintons, they think high end, they think excellence. Well, all that is true, excellence, striving for excellence, but your price points are just really attractive right now.
We hear that all the time. As soon as our guests walk in the door, they are always pleasantly surprised with what they see with the prices. And then again, we're going to be using these picks also to add some more to our fall theme. And Shelley's going to incorporate this onto the table as well. You can see it's starting to come together quite nicely there.
And Shelley has guaranteed us those picks will not break. And look at her bend those things. They're not going to break. They'll bend but not break. Guaranteed.
And Craig, what we've got here, this is actually a half pumpkin, and this has been designed for a votive candle here. We've got the same shiny metallic front, and then on the back side we've got these LED battery-operated candles. Gives a nice soft glow, and you can see that light shimmering through the pumpkin there. Nice silhouette.
And I like the green touch on the top there as Shelley makes the final adjustment. And, of course, the votive light there making a really nice setting.
We've got a nice selection of wall art throughout the store, and our design team selected this piece here not only because of the brown tones in the frame, but we've got the gold metallic there in the tree, and all that's going to contrast quite nicely up against the wall.
Now, Mark, I know you spent a lot of time during the Halloween season, but this harvest season, to me at least, is a fun time. As we said before, it's a great time to celebrate. But some of the things you do here in the harvest, like this frame, look how rich that is. Isn't that awesome?
And that's something that not only works at this time of the year, that can transition into other times of the year as well. We've got another custom floral here. This is really spectacular. We've got the gourds in here and all sorts of different greens and the twigs and the bittersweet here, as well as some pine cones. It's in a rustic wood basket with a grapevine handle here, and just does a nice job of complementing all of the fall colors.
Those gourds are not real, are they, Mark?
They look very realistic, but no, that is something that's not going to deteriorate, and it can be used for many years to come.
Very good.
Also got a swag here, and got a repeat of the same silks with the squash and pumpkin blossoms here, and a gold metallic ribbon.
All these designs available right now, today, and of course through the weekend. The longer the weekend carries on, certainly the less likely you'll find every one of these items, because they do go quickly, especially after the show, and for good reason, because they are very, very attractive. What else do we have here, Mark?
Oh, this is a little topiary. This actually works out very well for front porch here. Again, you've got the squash blossoms here, and very nice look for fall.
Squash blossoms. You won't find squash blossoms just anywhere, but you'll find them right here at Linton's. You can go online, of course, lintons.com, to find a wide variety of all kinds of decorating items at the area's largest and most complete home and decor shop.
Our design team's put together a nice cornucopia here, again filled with the season's harvest. Got some beautiful fall leaves in here, again nice fall twigs and berries.
All right. Very nice. And Shelly's going to be able to get that on there without it falling down. Good job.
And then, Craig, this is a ceramic pumpkin featuring turkey here on front for the upcoming Thanksgiving season. And we've got a small little tea light votive here, battery operated. It does a nice job of letting a little soft glow out there.
Now, Mark, how versatile are these items? Where could you place them within the home?
You know what? Something like this works out really well in a dining room or a living room or a family room, someplace where you're entertaining and just would like a nice little soft light. And a lot of our battery-operated candles actually have timers on them, so they turn off automatically.
Very good. Very good. Well, there's a lot of Indian influence through this area, and that's not Pocahontas there, or is that Mishawaka maybe?
I think it's Princess Mishawaka here. Only $25.99 for each Indian.
Very good. Well, you going to pull out a pilgrim here anytime soon? I don't see any pilgrims, but you got the Indians there.
Again, we've got a pedestal and a candle here, nice leaf embellishment here, and perfectly matches our color scheme.
Again, do you burn those candles, Mark? They look so nice. Do you ever suggest burning those?
Always suggest burning candles. A lot of the candles that we feature here in the store are just loaded with fragrance, and that's something that just one candle can really scent up a home quite nicely, especially when you're entertaining. Personally, myself, my wife, and I, we enjoy burning candles almost on a daily basis.
Very good.
Of course, we've got some fall wheat here, which represents the harvest of the season, incorporating that into our display.
Yes, and if you've just tuned in, we are celebrating the harvest season here at Linton's Enchanted Gardens with items that you can use in your own home simply by stopping by and visiting anytime this weekend or through the week.
Got a nice selection of handmade pottery and ceramics, Craig. Nice color here for the fall season. Normally this is $57.99 for this large pitcher, on sale for only $28.99.
And get a close shot of that. I like the texture on that. It's kind of got the imperfections a little bit, naturally, of course, created and woven into that scene. That's neat. I like that.
Each one is unique and different, and that's because they're all handmade. Another custom floral here. We've got some large pumpkins, again squash and gourds, as well as some pine cones tucked into here. And again, a nice repeat of our fall color theme.
Now, Mark, again, you had a great Halloween season here, but I'm just really excited about what we're seeing here today, with Shelley making the placements here against the backdrop at the harvest season. It is a time of celebration. Lots to be thankful for, and colors are a big part of what you're doing here today.
That's right, Craig, and look how the colors here in the fabric tie in with the colors that we've got here with this pillar candle. And if there's one tip that we can offer the viewers, it's all about color. And as long as your colors all tie in together, you really can't go wrong.
Yeah, very good. Yeah, you don't want chartreuse in this picture, right, Mark?
That's not a typical fall color. You're right.
Okay, at least I had that nailed. Very good. So there's some latitude here. As long as you keep in the theme, you're going to be fine.
That's right. And this is a nice custom floral here. We've got the feathered partridge here, along with various squash and gourds. And you remember what I told you about the ladybug?
Yeah, that's your trademark, isn't it?
That's right. That's a sign that our design team has put that together. So our guests are always here looking for that ladybug, and that means that our designers have made that.
You'll see it only right here at Linton's Enchanted Gardens, County Road 17 in Elkhart. Again, lintons.com if you'd like more information about any of the other items available here. Now, every set has its wow, Mark.
That's right. And what we've got here.
What do we have, huh?
This is something that Shelley has put together. And we've got this mirror. And we've got actually a fresh floral arrangement on here, and we've got the cattails in here. We've got some leaves, and really like the movement that you see here, different twigs and berries, and you not only can see it and enjoy it from the front, but you can enjoy the back as well, because you've got the mirror which is reflecting the backside of the arrangement. And this is something that would work out well for a door or in a dining room, and each one that we do is very unique and different and very custom.
And somewhat practical too, right?
Very, yes.
Well, these ideas are compliments of Linton's Enchanted Gardens, and you can visit Linton's through the weekend. And Mark, how about a repeat of those hours, both today and tomorrow?
Saturday and Sunday, we are here at 8 a.m. in the morning until 6 p.m. in the evening. And then Monday through Friday, we are here opening up at 8 and stay here until 7.
Okay. Well, a lot of what we're talking about here is inside interior decor. And when we come back after the break, we're going to go outside, right, Mark?
That's right. Featuring a local landscape here for a local business.
All right. We'll have all that for you when we come back. So stay tuned.
Bring the family to Linton's Enchanted Gardens, a magical world of fall beauty and inspiration. Magnificent mums and unique Halloween and fall decor. Pick out the perfect pumpkin and visit our free straw bale maze and petting zoo. Fall is the perfect time for planting to make your landscape come alive next season. Enjoy huge savings of 50 to 75% off select plants, trees, and shrubs. Discover a shopping experience that is as unique as you are at Linton's Enchanted Gardens, County Road 17 in Elkhart between the 20 bypass and exit 96 off the toll road.
Welcome back. We are here at Damon Products in Mishawaka, and another one of those locations that Mark finds himself, an industrial job at that in terms of landscaping. And Mark, before we get too far along, I want to thank Shelley again for her fine work, and I really like that harvest setting. You guys did a great job.
Well, thank you, Craig. It is a nice look, especially for this time of the year.
It's very warm and inviting. I told Shelley that. I said it just draws you right into it, doesn't it?
It is. Yep. Thanksgiving's right around the corner, too.
And plenty of time for you to call Linton's for all those harvest-type decorating needs and ideas, of course, from the landscape and interior design experts. Well, Mark, here we are at a brand new extension of a business that's been in the heart and soul of Mishawaka for some time, Damon Products, and you've done a great job right along with the extension of this building, the new construction and the new landscaping. And for those watching, Mark, people can get ideas, can't they? Not only for businesses, but certainly for residential application.
That's right. And what we've got here is color for all seasons. And one of the things that was very, very important, because this is a commercial industrial type of property, low maintenance.
Yeah, you don't want to be concerning yourself with these kinds of things if you're running a business such as this that really has employees coming, especially to this side of the building, 24/7.
That's right. Very active parking lot here, and something kind of unique and unusual with Damon is what they do for their employees. They highly value their employees. They actually use this as a tool to attract good, high-quality employees, and all of this is really for their benefit.
A company like this could put on an addition, and we've seen companies do that, Mark, without any regard to landscaping. You've probably seen that too, haven't you?
We have, and we're happy to be part of this. This is something that quite a few months of planning went into this. The design has kind of evolved over the past several months, and this is our finished product here. Just completed this about a week ago.
All right. Now, let's start maybe with the ground cover. And when we speak of ground cover, we talk about what we see here around these trees, but also what you've done here with the sod. And you're telling me sod can be laid as long as the ground isn't frozen, right?
That's right. Actually, we have installed sod, weather permitting, all the way up until the middle of January. But yes, this is freshly installed sod here, and over the winter time, this will slowly root in and actually start growing in the springtime. So as long as the ground is not frozen and we can do some nice fine grading of the soil, it's fine to install sod.
So the snow and the ice that's going to come in the next few months, not going to hurt this?
Absolutely zero concerns.
All right, very good. Now, what about the rock or the stone that you've chosen here?
Well, we chose this for a couple of reasons. This is our native stone. We commonly refer to it as washed river gravel. But if you look at the building behind me, we are tying in with the same color tones that you see on the block as well as the metal siding here. So it picks up those color tones. It's a very low maintenance, a very cost-effective ground cover. We literally have tons and tons and tons of washed river gravel here because of the size and expanse of the project. We also went with this product as well.
Very good. Well, a nice look. And, of course, when you follow that up, you see some great trees, and scale really plays a part of what you're doing here.
At this time of the year, you can really appreciate the brand structure. We've got these beautiful flowering crab trees here. In the springtime, they're going to leaf out with a purple, almost a burgundy colored leaf, and you see that band behind me. The leaves are going to tie in with the color scheme that we've got on the building. In the springtime, beautiful clusters of pink flowers, and there's just a few remaining little berries or apples on the tree here. That's something that's nice for attracting the birds and the wildlife. Folks here at Damon enjoy attracting the birds. They've got bird feeders out, they've got bird houses out, as well as bird baths. This is just one more magnet that's going to be drawing birds into their property.
I'm liking Damon more and more with all of that I'm learning here today, Mark. Hey, there's some practical reasons for what you've done here. You've mentioned the fact that, you're taking care of employees, but from an ecological standpoint, drainage and all of that kind of thing, retention of maybe some of this going into the preventing it going into the parking lot. There's a lot of practical reasons, right?
That's right. All of that went into consideration. That was part of the initial design. And then behind us here, Craig, we've got some necessary evils. We've got a whole row or bank of condensing units, these large, much larger than residential size air conditioner units. And we've got these beautiful variegated hydrangeas, which are going to max out to only about 4 feet in height and about the same in width. They're going to be blooming all summer long, going to provide a nice screening for those air conditioners there.
So the hydrangeas right now wouldn't be peak season, but still okay to plant them.
Oh, most definitely. In fact, they're starting to lose their leaves. They're going into dormancy. Zero concern.
All right. Well, as we continue here, Mark, what else do we have?
Craig, we've incorporated some of these emerald green arborvitaes into the landscape. These are low-maintenance arborvitaes. Unlike the old-fashioned ones that got rather large and wide, these only max out to about 4 feet in width. We're going to let these grow up to about 12-15 feet in height. We've got a lot of height here with the building behind me, and that's just going to kind of tone down the side of the building.
You don't want these trees moving into that doorway there, do you?
That's right. And up here by the front entrance, one of my favorite dwarf type of spruce. These are dwarf Sitka spruce. Very rare, very unusual. If you look closely to the needle, Craig, you're going to see both blue and green colored needles there. They do a nice job of just kind of naturally shaping themselves, require a very minimal type of pruning.
Okay, do they have any openings here for me? We really want to work here. This is a warm, inviting feeling as you come in, isn't it?
And along with that warm, inviting feeling, we've got a couple of little patio trees here. These are little dwarf pines, and these require very minimal care. They're actually not going to get any taller than what you see here, and just the crown or the head of the tree just requires occasional pruning just to keep these two matching here. And then next spring and summer, we're going to have some perennials that are going to be providing some color all throughout the seasons. And then I believe we've got almost 40 knockout roses going all the way along the parking lot here. And that's going to give their employees a nice splash of color all spring, summer, and fall.
You know, Lou Holtz used to say you could tell a lot about a person by the condition of his shoes. You can tell a lot about a business by the way they take care of their landscaping, I think.
It means a lot, and the facility was very nicely landscaped, and what we wanted to do here was tie this new landscaping in with their existing landscaping, and we did a little repeat of some things that you can see in the front of the building, so it all ties in nicely.
Again, Mark, you touched on scale, but how important is it, again, to keep that in mind when you're landscaping, either at home or for your business? I mean, you could have really messed up here by planting something that would never attain the kind of height that you need here.
Well, that's really important, and that's all in the planning. Proper plan for the place is really important, and that's something that we work with our customers every day as they come into the garden center. We've got the knowledgeable staff that can coach them through that process and make recommendations as to what plant to put where.
Well, a great display of what Linton's can do for you, whether you have a business or you just want to do some work right now when the temperatures are still okay to do that at your own home. And Mark, you mentioned too earlier that Damon actually has you come in during the holiday to do some interior design, right, for the Christmas season.
That's right. They put on a huge company Christmas party for their employees, and they go all out with decorations. We not only set up one Christmas tree, but multiple Christmas trees, multiple Christmas wreaths throughout the facility. They really go overboard decorating for the holidays, and we're happy to help them with that. And that's something that we also do for our residential customers as well.
All right, you know the website. It's very simple, lintons.com. And, of course, the address, County Road 17 in Elkhart, Linton's Enchanted Gardens. Lots of things that Linton's can still do for you during the holiday season upcoming, and certainly in preparation for next spring. Now is the time. Mark, thanks so much.
Thank you, Craig.
For Mark Linton, for our producer, Gary Martin, Craig Wallen, until next time, so long, everybody.